Hey everybody, and welcome this week to Little Nightmares 2. We're continuing on from the previous installation, which was Little Nightmares, and this game I'm hoping goes a little bit better than my last attempt at a Little Nightmares game, but it's another one of those games that doesn't have any dialogue, so I'm going to save you from my intro rant and just go ahead and head on into the game because we're going to be here a little while, you and I. We have an intro cinematic, and this game has some kind of lore that is semi-related to the last one, and at the same time, confusingly, is not related in the ways that you might think. I'll kind of save the spoilers for when they come up, but as you can see, we're approaching one of those doors that has an eye on it. If you're just joining us for the first time in a Little Nightmares game, that's fairly common. But if you remember it from when we played before, there's a lot of these things with little eyes on them. So we wake up and we're out here in this little forest-looking area, and we're playing a character with a bag over their head. Whoops, we gotta be careful already because there's some dead meat and traps that we can kind of see around. So where I had played Little Nightmares 1 at least before, a couple of times. I've only played this one once before, and I certainly don't even begin to remember how good I was at it. I'm going to assume not great, but I did have a lot of fun. Ooh, hey, here's a little shoe. I wonder if we'll need that for something. I'm just kind of looking all around because there's evidently, signs of some traps, and I guess where X was the Okay. I think I see the issue there. One of my buttons is starting to stick. I'll have to break out a new controller for the Let's Play. Next Let's Play. I usually keep one around, but I'm sorry. Ooh, there's a trap coming. That looks dicey. So what's the best way? Do I jump over it? Probably is the best bet. Okay. So yeah, evidently we have to watch out for traps. I just wanted to make sure that this... they're probably just teaching you about the physics of the game, but I also don't want to pull this over to the side and then get snagged by a trap. I'm sure you understand. So, there's lots of little hidey holes around here. It's weird to see normal human-sized traps and then see stuff that whoops. Hang on. Oh my goodness, I thought I got it right underneath of it in time. Unfortunately, I didn't, so that was my bad. I keep accidentally tagging the button that makes me slide. Okay, maybe I don't need to hide under that rock like I assume I do. I might just have to continue to run down the hill. So, okay, this time I'm sure I've gotten it. Oh yeah, see, we do just kind of have to use that to slow down the tree. Alright. I'm kind of assuming advanced game mechanics before we actually have to see them. So, that's my bad. So let's try and swing off that thing. Weird having a noose in the middle of the woods. I can't wait until we get to encounter some more of the fun little enemies in this game, just like the last one. Again, if you're just joining us from without having seen the last one, there's these malformed people and they look really, really weird. I guess I'll have to climb down this rope. Okay, well, at least land on the platform, and then I can probably just climb up this. Makes me wonder what so many people are doing in these woods exactly. I don't imagine that it's related as much as you might figure to, this area. So we've got some more shoes ahead, and this time a crow, I believe, and some shoes. I'm going to save myself a shoe just in case I need one. Yeah, see, I see a trap up ahead. What if I just... Well, it's probably going to hold me in there, so why don't I just throw this shoe? There we go. Yikes. That's a little spooky, huh? Imagine if I jumped in that like my first plan was going to be. Which would just try and spring the trap without getting into it. Ah, see, now we've got the bear traps that I was kind of worried about seeing. Now, I kind of forget because I think we do have to use the... Oh, no, it's the stick we got to use to pop these bear traps. So this is kind of the gimmick of the character that you play as in this game, is to, like, drag shit and use it. We got to, like, drag axes and break stuff. And, again, you know, you just saw where we drag the this little stick to pop a bear trap. So... I think this whole thing is full of fucking bear traps. Oh, or it's gonna clean up the leaves for us. That's cool. And the bear traps for us. I'm kind of alright with both of those. Now let's go forward, and I see some pine cones. These will certainly help too. Trigger some of these traps and see where the safe zones are. That should be fine. I think I see one I almost stepped on that was right underneath my feet. Okay, good. They're a lot friendlier with the... whoops, I saw that coming. They're a lot friendlier with the locking you into place if you don't press a direction that's north or south, so that's nice. I had a lot of issue with that in the first game. So, it looks like we're headed up to this house, and there's a lot of traps and stuff outside of it. It kind of reminds me of the baker's house from... Resident Evil 7. It's got some fairly eerie music playing. Yeah, you see, this room almost looks just like the baker's kitchen. There's the pot of food that guy during the tape goes, ugh, that's gross, and then there's the fridge. Okay, there we go. That's what I want to do. Open it up, see what's in the fridge. And as you can see in the bottom right, again, I have achievements on for... this where you're able to see them. I never had it in any other Let's Play before Little Nightmares, and won't have it in any other one after Little Nightmares 2. So, but I just thought I'd keep with the theme, and also to kind of track my progression a little bit. So, I guess this is a room that looks like it's got like a bunch of people living in it, and there's like drinks around and family pictures, and I guess that's looks almost like a pig with antlers on the wall. I'm not familiar if that's a real animal. So I'm trying to take it a little bit cool, just in case there's a bad guy around. And I guess this will... Oh, okay, wait. I'll probably need this axe. This is kind of like what I was talking about earlier. One of the things that we'll be dragging behind us, which is kind of the... theme of Little Nightmares 2, which is to drag stuff and then break shit. So yeah, there was a kid in there, by the way. I guess I could have prefaced that, but we're just trying to break him out now. Carrying the axe in, I guess, would be a little bit scary. And hey, look at that. We get a little cutscene type deal. So that's cool. And it kind of looks like, you know, we're little buddies or whatever. And they were playing that music box that you can see behind my character, which is where that music, that creepy music was coming from, and they just blew by us, so they're not, you know, interested in us so much as their salvation. They're headed up the stairs, probably eager to get out. I suppose you probably can't blame them. Oh, I thought maybe the door was shut on me. Ooh. I hear some shit to the left. I think. The directional audio in this game isn't exactly what I would consider great. And you would think that that was like, you know, real people, but it looks like skin, what do they call it? Oh, taxidermy. I was going to say skinned, but I guess that's maybe the opposite of taxidermy. And this is going to absolutely be loud. There's no way. An old fucking creaky attic. Oh yeah, we gotta help each other out with this. So, that's cool. At least they're willing to cooperate whenever it means that they'll progress. So, yes, of course, like I'd mentioned, that's extremely loud, and I'm going to assume we want to go up there. So, we better put it in gear, whoever you are, little buddy. And there's some masks and prosthetic limbs and shit up here. I guess I'll probably have to push this with my little buddy if I had to venture a guess. And there's, it's really, really dusty up here. Obviously not very lived in for an attic, although I suppose I don't know many attics that are. I think that they're primarily used for storage, not a live-in space. So what's the plan here, buckaroo? Can you, like, boost me? That's what I was thinking. I'm glad that we're on the same page. We evidently need that key, probably for that padlock door that we saw earlier I didn't address. And then there's, like, another body. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm not sure about the collectibles for this game. Oh, okay, well, I'm surprised that that wasn't a little bit louder than it was. I don't remember the collectibles for this game. I'm going to go ahead and say that they're not very pertinent the very same way that they weren't in the first one. Except in this one, I'm not sure if you get anything at all for having collected the collectibles. That's how much I know about them. But, well, at least they're going to plug that in for me. I guess, they can handle the next part. Oh, yeah, I guess I better grab onto this thing. And then, see, I hope I'm facing the right direction. Yeah, I was, but I kind of choked. Well, that worked out. I guess all things considered. Now we've got the key. This is a very weird fucking place to keep your key, if you ask me. Also, very weird that we can now, oh, sorry, I'm going to have to evidently pull that out. Very weird that we can actually have a key in our inventory instead of just dragging it along with us, as was the first game. So I got a gut feeling, not having just played this game before, that we're going to likely be facing an enemy here pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, well, there's fresh footprints on the ground and leaves. Can I jump over the leaves? This is weird. I thought there was a little bit something else to this. I can't put my finger on it, but I think that this section anyway needed, like, I'm not really supposed to be here right now, I'd almost think, but that's evidently not true because I'm here now. So, oh, wait a second, I hear skin stretching. Oh, that's certainly not good. Hold up. So we're both crouched. Oh yeah, I think they call this guy the Trapper, maybe. It's been quite a bit since I've ventured to the wiki to see. At least he's really preoccupied with his work. Okay, so we've got to open this. Please do not be loud. No, don't hold my hand. No, please stop holding my hand. Okay, I definitely... Don't I grab this? Or push it? Oh god, this is going to be so loud. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Alright. Put on your fleet feet and let's run. Oh god. Oh dear. I think we have to use these for cover. Yep. Yep. In between his shots. Okay. He looks a little bit menacing, but he also looks kind of cool. Whoops. Oh, fuck. I thought I was playing as the other character. I'm a dumbass. I got all turned around. That was, my bad. Yeah, this guy looks cool. He kind of reminds me, well, he reminds me of the game Sir, You're Being Hunted, for one. Okay, thank God. I thought I was gonna eat shit there. Okay. And, he also reminds me of, hold up, why? Uh-oh. You better make sure you're back far enough, brother. I don't know, kind of like the, creatures from BioShock Infinite a little bit, that can, if they detect you, they'll, like, I think they're called Men of Silence, or, or something like that. Or, I can't put my finger on the other game, but there's a lot of games that are like light-centric to let you know where the enemy is looking. Oh yeah, I guess now that he wants to hold hands. It's sweet and endearing for, you know, children to be doing it, but I won't pretend that I'm not a little bit nervous. Not about holding hands, but about this crow. And I'm... Uh-oh! Put it in go mode. Ah, fuck. So what's the plan, do you think? Do I... Ah, shit. Oh, so just don't move. Okay. Well, had I not thought that I failed that, I would have definitely moved. So, easy now. I do kind of like the film gradient that they put on him so that he becomes blurred as he's like, as like the focus changes to you. See, like, it becomes like a little bit clear whenever he's like the focus of the shot, but like whenever he's not, you become clearer, which I think is cool. It's the few times that I actually like film gradient in these kinds of games. So, I guess I kind of see the hole that we're shooting for coming up. Let me get to the edge of this grass. Okay, well, he's fairly preoccupied with the left there. I'm going to let him... Wow. I could probably almost feel the heat off that light. Uh-oh. I got nervous. Okay. Easy now. Okay, don't let go of RT. Go, go, go. Oh, well, come down, dumbass. Don't stand up there. And then put it, no, forward. He's gonna stick his gun down here. Oh, yeah. And then that was probably his hand following to give us a little grab. This is already a lot faster and funner than I remember the first game being. The first game was kind of slow, but, well, this one, I guess, started off slow, but the chase sequence was a lot funner. At least you're not being chased by a blind guy this time. And, well, we escaped that area, so that's cool. Surely we're in the hunter's domain, so we have to hold up. I bet this pulls the bridge up. We're still in the hunter's domain, so we have to watch out for traps, like you can see out in the background and coming up and stuff. So we let that guy leap off, and then he's gonna do something. I'm not sure how. Well, maybe he just grabs my hand whenever I run. Or... Oh, hey, we hit Y. I didn't even know that I could holler. So, let's go ahead and jump. Man, it looked like I got a way more boost off of that than I... well, I got way more boost off of that than it looked like I had gotten originally. I thought for sure that I was screwed. Now, I see these tussled leaves making me nervous for traps. And then, of course, we've got the big baddie coming up ahead. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought we might already be boned. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think... Well, no, I guess I might get away with it. Let him shoot here. Yeah. And then we get up into the... Oh, we got a TV we can hide behind. You know how you usually hang your televisions for decorations? Although I suppose most things don't really make sense in this world. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you had your hand out just in case. I wasn't going to take it, but... Oh, good lord. This guy's ready to tear up everything just to get after us, huh? Now we can jump through this little deal here. Oh, good lord, I remember this area being hard. Coming down. Okay, so first things first, we gotta hide under this little stair here. I'd be so worried about snakes or crocodiles or something down here. Or all manner of disgusting fish. I don't know if catfish could live in water like this, but their barbs I really wouldn't be thrilled about. This guy's head seems to be just about as big as his entire torso, I just noticed, so that's kind of funny to think about. I guess we go forward. It also, this water looks almost like tar or oil instead of sludge. It's just, and it's got a lot of flies on it too, and like what kind of looks to be like, yuck, you went all the way under the water. Okay, so we kind of have like a mechanic. Stop pushing me, stop pushing me. Fuck. Oh, okay. Well. Alright. So we can dive under the water and hold our breath with the same button that we used to... shit, I'm not... Oh, crouch. Crouch. Uh-oh. Well, I'm glad that I've now fucked that up twice. And he hasn't really cared either time. Well, he's just like shot one time, and then I guess maybe thinks he has to change up his angle, so... there's a little heart on this tree we're about to have to knock over. If I can somehow get up here. So thoughts. I guess we just push it over. Okay, now get down. Well, I guess they kind of have the right idea. Although, of course, they are the AI, so... Well, this area has been a little bit chiller than I expected it to be. I remember struggling like a lot here. Maybe we just haven't came up on the area that I struggled with yet, but at least he's moving on, and I'm able to climb this with no harassment. I bet if I'd climbed this earlier, those birds would have gave me the hell away. So now let's keep our eyes on these leaves. I don't want to choke. Alright, what's the plan? Probably a chase sequence. Or maybe not. Oh, correct. Okay, so let's get one more shot here. Okay, now we can skedaddle. So fairly similar to what we was doing earlier. Oh god, except this kid keeps pushing me to die. I think generally the AI is supposed to be like... Okay, well they're locking the door. I think generally the AI is supposed to be ahead of you, so whenever you're ahead of them, they kind of fuck you over a little bit. So now we aim this, whoops, and shoot. I remember that being a little more nuanced, but hey, you know, whatever gets this guy to fuck off. So, and I don't think that he's dead, but I do think that that's the last time that we have to see him, so that's cool. Also, we're still deafened from the gunshot, I guess, which makes sense. I wonder how little ears handle vibrations like gunshots. And now we get to float off on this little door thing. It's kind of cool how fast we've made companionship with this, you know, like total stranger pretty much. Oh god, it almost looks like the door's sinking, like Titanic a little bit. But yeah, the action has already came a lot sooner than the last time, which is really, really cool. Now, I do remember there being like a couple maybe like dead parts, you might say, that I really wasn't all that thrilled about, namely towards like the beginning, middle, and then like that area, and then also the end. There's some what almost looks like bottles and water around, like the notes that people put in bottles and then throw out to sea. But otherwise, you know, besides the random TV and almost looks like a lighthouse way off into the distance. I've got the resolution way more turned up than the first game. I'd noticed halfway through recording the first game that I had accidentally left it at like 1080p, and I usually get it at 1920 by 1080, I think. Or maybe I had it at 1280 by 720. I'm not sure, but I had it at a resolution that isn't what my monitor maximally outputs at. I think that's a buoy in the background, not a lighthouse. So this one now is at, or this Let's Play now is at a high definition 1920 by 1080p, so I'm a lot more satisfied with the look of the graphics and stuff. So we're coming up on something, evidently. That was a quick little float. It looks very urban. some wavy looking cities ahead of us. Whoops, that one's falling over, it almost looked like. Oh, it almost, well, I guess they're shifting. It's weird. It almost looks like tectonic plates, but with man-made stuff. Like the way that whenever like there's earthquakes and stuff, that sinkholes will open and in the world will like kind of move and shatter apart or crack, kind of like fissures. This almost looks like that, but with man-made stuff, like a natural phenomenon almost. Very weird. And just like that, thankfully we've made it to shore. So we've now left that trapper far behind us. And I just tried to holler for him, but they're enamored with the city. So, oh hey, oh yeah, these are the collectibles this time. I guess I could show them to you now that I'm over here. So they're like these static kids, and every one that you grab, that's like the collectible or whatever. I don't think that there's any like reward for having done it. Maybe like a secret like little cutscene or something at the end of this game. Although I would almost promise you that that's not the case, because I'm pretty sure that they just didn't include anything the same way that they did in the first game for getting the collectibles anyway. But now we're in like a little city deal. That's kind of similar from the first game where some guy had hung himself, it looks like. Except, you know, of course, that's a coat and the TV and shit. Now this city looks pretty well abandoned, with trash all over the place. And then there's all kinds of these empty suits, almost like people were up and vaporized in Rapture or something. And there's pictures around. I can't get a good shot on them right now. Maybe the same pictures will show up later, but they're concept art of enemies that were in this game. So hold up, maybe he'll give me a little boost if I get him over here. Yep, and I bet I have to pull that TV up. Alright, what am I thinking for here? Whoops, I'll level with you. I did not even know that there was a hole in the floor there. That was fairly embarrassing, but I do realize now what I am meant to do, I think. Whoops. Well, second verse, same as the first. Any more embarrassing ass deaths like that, and I will I'll cut them, because that's I wanted to show a second one to show how I immediately choked again. But so we are, I think, swinging, knocking this down. Yes, that's what I figured. The at least the physics mechanics in this game are a little more nuanced. Okay, well that's cool. I figured, I wasn't sure if it would give me an indication that, whoops, I had to pull the trigger. Fuck. Okay, there we go. I just had to actually jump off of it. I guess now since we've made it, you know, this far in the game, I can at least tell you that the, whoops. Okay. I wasn't sure that was the right thing to do. I thought I might have killed them. The character that we're playing as, their name is Momo, and our character is not the same character from the first game. So that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, he'll probably catch us. Coming over. Yeah, you get a lot more boost on those than it looks like from first glance. So I keep wanting to also hit B for a light. I do think we get a light at some point in this game, but I don't think it's for a little bit. And I'm pretty sure it's not a lighter. I think it's a flashlight. But so let's get into this room. So here's kind of the gimmick of this game, maybe you would call it. So we've got to like go into the TV, I think, and you can kind of see that like we've got black smoke kind of trailing off of us, like that one kid near the TV. And then we have to do like a weird puzzle deal. Well, you gotta like hold this in the, we'll tune it. That's the way to look at it, I guess. So this needs to go, hold up, the right side is what's important, I guess. Or, I'm sorry, the left stick. And then we have to continue to do this. So, yeah, we have to just continue to, quote-unquote, tune the transmission. And Now it almost looks like, now that we've got the, I think they call this anti-aliasing, or I'm not sure what the other official name is for it, but where we've got scan lines on our character, the way that old TVs used to be, or if you've ever taken like a picture of a television, or like a computer screen, or anything like that where it has the scan lines. I'm not sure the exact mechanics for the way that those things work in real life and why the scan lines show up. But if you want to imagine it the same way you could. So thankfully our new little buddy helped pull us out of there. Kind of looked like we were headed for trouble in that little TV. Can we climb this? Or surely we can maybe climb it up ahead? I'm not so certain, because I would assume that you can climb a chain link fence. Or this is going to be one of those things where I just get embarrassed at the end of it. So here's a trash can. Maybe we gotta like pull this thing out, probably. And oh hey, there's a hole there. That's not like so embarrassing. Again, I would assume even if you were this small that you could climb up those. It's almost like climbing I can't think of what the children's playground equipment is, but maybe monkey bars. It's almost like climbing up monkey bars. There's like playground equipment around here, speaking of playgrounds. And so we're looks like we're entering a school. Must not be able to go in the front door, it's locked. Ooh, hey, I wonder if we can make a goal. Fuck it, I guess not. So here's a one of these sheet ropes. It's kind of weird. So we're evidently lucky that there's a sheet rope here, because we have to go through the school. But if there was a sheet rope here, it kind of implies that somebody was trying to escape this area. Hey, there's a concept art of an upcoming enemy on the wall. Looks like a book is on fire. But yeah, again, I don't know quite why you would come in a school if it... Whoa. Okay, so there's light. I wonder if my little buddy will get the hint, because I kind of want to knock that down. Yes. Fuck it. I bet I have to go in that other room kind of down the hallway. I see light coming out of it anyway. Oh hey, there's like balls and living spaces and stuff. Now this place looks a lot more lived in compared to the old place, which, in my opinion, doesn't bode well. Well, I guess this place looks a little bit warmer. I don't really know how I would feel about... Hey, we knocked it down. Cool. So can we... Yeah, we can both just hop up through this hole. Okay, so there's rope. And here's... I think I could probably push or jump on this. Or jump on this floor. There we go. Coming down. Maybe he'll help me jump. Oh yeah, he will. Are we supposed to time our jumps? Okay. So just a little trap door almost, which is cool. Are there trapdoor crawl spaces in schools? Not every school, evidently, but... And I guess you could make that assumption that, I'm sure in one school there's a crawl door, or a crawl space door, but this place is eerie, not in the way that where I know what's coming up and I'm scared of that, but just like general atmosphere kind of scary. It's I'm not claustrophobic myself, but this place almost looks like haunted a little bit. And again, this place looks kind of... It's definitely lived in. Oh, well, that's fucked up. You can see some stretching going on down the way. It's definitely lived in, but it's also, like, torn the fuck up. So I don't see a reason to interact with that bucket just yet. And here's a... Whoops. Okay, well, lucked out there. Apparently some traps. Okay, well, he was a lot more willing to go under that than I was. Okay, so probably a trap where I can't see it. Or not. What about this next room? Gotta be careful. Maybe that light will fall on us or something. Oh, there's a... Yep. Okay. Okay, two traps that time. Can't tell if they're trying to knock me out or kill me. Evidently there's like some weird kids moving down the way. And maybe I should go into this room first. That way looks... Oh, fuck, I'm dead. That room looked 100% like a trap, but I guess that's probably where we'll have to go. We'll go ahead and trigger this trap, get way out the way of the traps. And then I guess... I don't know if they still want me to push that or come down here and... I don't... Oh! Wow. I thought I was dead is why I kind of pulled that in a stupid direction, but hey, you know, I lived it, so... I'm gonna assume I have to use this monkey for something in here, so let me push this open a little bit, and then... Push, 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 push. I guess push some more. Okay, back it up. Oh my goodness, I'm making no mess. Lots of shit hanging from the ceiling around too. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I can... Well, he just says hi to me. I guess maybe I wasn't supposed to do anything there. Am I supposed to do anything with this monkey though, maybe? Oh, you know what it is? I bet I'm an idiot. Come on down the way. I think I see I was supposed to crawl up onto this locker. I'll leave that segment in where I go back to that bathroom to prove that, one, that there's nothing there, two, that there's like a little sequence there. I see this trap. What would that... Okay, that would cause that to swing down on me. Gotcha. Don't step on that. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice that the that table there has marks in it from where this has evidently been slammed into it a few times. Okay, this place looks safe besides that locker there. Well, I guess the locker looks okay. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm still feeling just a little... Yeah, that locker is probably not okay. Let's run. Oh, never mind. So now, our little buddy has been, like, super captured and, or ambushed, and, now it's just, we're on our little lonesome here for a minute. We're going to definitely have to save them, though. In a world that's, like, seems to only be full of, you know, villains and bad guys. You know, the one guy who's helped us out, we gotta try and save him at least. So this is the next thing we're dragging, which is a hammer. This is a combat section, so this is gonna wake him up. Turn around. Fuck. That was fairly embarrassing. Alright, well, that didn't send us back too far, and I do have like a little bit more I want to say about these guys who kind of look like puppets. They remind me of Pinocchio from the Shrek movies, actually, more than anything. Maybe I grab this and hold that backmost angle. I guess I probably don't need that specific hammer anymore. I know that isn't the last time that we run into a hammer. So now that I'm without my offensive weaponry, we gotta take it cool. Sounds like there's something in here. Maybe it's in this locker. I hear... Yeah, we got the scan lines on us. Must be how you're supposed to tell where these kids are. But hey, anyway, we got a second kid. And over top of us is a little, like a radio tower type deal. That kind of ties into the lore in some way. A radio tower is like broadcasting these, like the waves and stuff that we've been seeing and the shit that's on the TV. But outside of that, I don't really understand it. It's left too ambiguous for me to really understand. So... in this room, we've got that thing, which the camera has yet to focus on. I'm sure it will as we cross the room. And we've got students around who, even though they'd probably love to take a bite out of me, they know better than to... know better than to, because she'll probably spank theirs and my asses both, so they'd much rather just let me be and leave us alone. So I could probably exit this room. Yeah. It's going to be a closey, but... So she slams. I leave the door. Oh, dear. Is she coming? Oh, no, the kids are. Oh, they got me. What the fuck? Okay, I guess she can send them in here. I'm glad it didn't set me back too far. Also, there's the key I'm going to need, evidently. Oh, dear. So, I got out of the way. I guess I take the key. And then let her come in. She's got a neck like a snake. Very peculiar. At least, I kinda got away with that. She definitely seems pretty sus of this room, but hey, thank God that she's the one who knocked that down. I was worried about having to open that after she was being so testy. Uh-oh. Where am I? Oh. Please, please, dear God, go back in. Please go in. Please stop coming out. Oh, God. Okay. What in the actual fuck is the plan? Okay. Maybe, uh-oh. Okay, so we are under these desks. She's, really giving this one kid on the corner the business. I thankfully never had any trouble with too much harassment, at least from my middle school teachers. A couple high school teachers were bitches, and that's all they'll ever be, but middle school was pretty chill for the most part. I definitely didn't have any that I felt like this scared, which I think is kind of like maybe like an ingrained fear in some students of, whoa, I almost came out, in some students of America. I would like to, have her take a far right student before I make a play to exit. So, looks like we're all well and good. I'm going to keep crouched until her footsteps are really far away. Okay. But yeah, I also think that like the kids around here are also supposed to like embody bullying a little bit. And that was thankfully another thing that I never really had to worry about. I mean, hell, my, like class was big enough that, or small enough, I guess you could say, that like you pretty well knew everybody and everything. So now I hear some scratching. Oh no, he's a little dunce hat boy. So can I sneak around him? Yeah, now is this board creaky? No. I evidently, well, I would think I need to get that pipe. Non-negotiable. Okay. So he'll, have that happen. So the plan, I think, have him, do that. And then go grab the pipe. Nice. So that was a little bit more finicky than I figured it would be. But hey, it worked. And it was finicky in my favor, not the enemy's favor. So, and we're done with this room. So I guess that's what they do with dunces who don't listen. They make them wear the dunce hat, and they make them scrawl. Oh my good God. What part of you thinks that I fucking wanted to slam on that? I hear like lots of slapping. Now, I see hiding holes. Of course, I assume that's for if we goof up and knock these down. I'm going to try to not do that. Oh God, please. Okay, so now I have to grab a hold of this. Of course, we'd still have to worry about her even if we got her attention from all the way down there because her neck can stretch. Oh, so yeah, here we're going to have to probably not... Well, I might be able to make it to that hole in time. Let's give it a shot. She's coming. Okay. I'm in. I think I'm safe. I don't see her big fat ass head coming down the vent, so we're good. Now we're in a library, of course. Once again, here she is. My kind of hope was, well, I can't really tell if she's super close or nearby or even in the room anymore now. Whoops, definitely don't want to climb there. I'm definitely going to probably see her very soon, if I had to guess. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Well, yeah, that was my plan. Hope she runs out of elasticity in her neck, at least. She'll definitely be over here in a jiffy. I have no doubt. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold up. I feel like she's kind of waiting. There's no way that this is going to be good. Uh-oh. Okay, so yep. I do remember this area. We have to, like, kind of avoid her head. Not be sneaking. Well, not be on the side that she's peeking on. Oh, good God. Then there'll be a noise, I think, for her to go investigate. No, I guess she was just naturally no longer interested. Thank God. I want to get level with the floor because I don't want there to be too much sound whenever well, maybe I have to jump over to this banister. Sounds like she's was either right on top of me or left, so. And she had left, thank God. Now, surely I don't have to go into that room. Do I have to, like, go back here? No, okay, God, the camera's breaking on me. Oh, God, I'm hung up. There we go. How about we now try to open this door? No, thank God. Oh, there's a little bookcase here. I bet I drag this over, and then we're getting into the little bit convoluted areas of this game again. Not too bad. It's not the end of the world, but this is something I probably, like 4 years ago, wouldn't have thought of for like 10 minutes. So now we get up here. Can turn this little latch and come in. Hopefully, and I'm glad for it. She wasn't right on the other side. So how about? Well, there's another like fire going on in there, like a very small one. These kids evidently set a lot of fires. They're hooligans. So there's a lock and another fire for those books. Evidently, it kind of makes sense that they're hooligans. I think if you're too strict on them the way that... Well, I also think these guys are just kind of wrote to be bad, but if you're too strict on kids, they'll become hooligans because it's like the only way that they can act out. And, of course, they'll act out whenever there's not an authority figure around. So, almost 6 o'clock, judging by that broken clock back there. Oh, okay, I bet yep, that's what I was thinking for that, but I also, think we have a chess puzzle coming up, so I don't know how big a fan you guys are of chess, but fuck. I like to play it. I probably won't like to play this, though. So, I see 2 pieces already, so we got that to go up here and get this, what would be the king. Fuck. It looks like, anyway. This really feels like something that I would have to Google in another playthrough. So, there's an eye. I bet if we pull that down... Aha, there we go. So, we got the king in the middle, the king on this edge, and we have a rook down the way and a bishop to the left. So that makes sense to me anyway. Well, yep, I was about to say we'll have to get this bishop here. Well, maybe this puzzle won't be so bad then. It is weird that they have the interchangeable tops. They have a chess card game. I think it's called Nightmare Chess. And, oh my goodness, that chess game looks really fun, but it adds a new layer with cards that you can play on top of your normal chess. It's just, I've had friends willing to play it with me and stuff. And I never really have that issue, surprisingly, because a lot of my friends don't like board game type games. But in conjunction with that, like, it's just really not that fun. I never have thought. Well, I was hoping that had something in it, but it didn't, so that's okay. I keep trying to weasel between the two kings. Aha! So now I probably pull that switch, and then I bet that door opens. It's weird. Didn't that woman go in here? Or maybe she didn't. No, evidently not. Oh yeah, I forgot we need this key so that we can go unlock that door from earlier. I'm so glad that we don't have to drag this around now. I'm glad that they centered the puzzles around not having to just be slow and hold a button while you drag some shit. That's a lot nicer. Yeah, about 10 till 6. That Big Bang Theory will come on for an hour. Bazinga. Now we're out of here. It's kind of weird. Besides going forward, there doesn't seem to be any real indication of where we should be going. We just lost our buddy earlier and of course are looking for them, but man, it sounds like all kinds of holy hell is coming up on my right. Again, this directional audio isn't like too great. Of course, I'm playing with headphones. But sometimes it's hard to tell what's like to the right and or behind or in front of me, and what's to the left and or behind in front of me. So, but yeah, almost certainly seeing that we're going to the right, and it sounds like hell in here. We're going the right direction. So I do see some hooligans here. I got a short plan. Break that one. Now here comes the second one. Uh-oh. I pulled the trigger too soon. So yeah, they do kind of employ like their own strategy once they see their buddies have been getting like, fucked up a little bit. That was a good kind of demonstration of that. So they don't like perform complex strategies, just very basic ones that involve them, no longer dying on the trigger. So like he'll come, yep, and then, oh shit, I pulled the trigger just a little too late on that one. So at least that's the last one that I'll cut in for the deaths of this part. But just so you know that, you have to be fairly specific on that trigger to pull as far as, time is concerned. So he'll come in, oh my goodness, just barely. Gotta do it again. Okay, got her again. And this guy, oh my goodness, just barely. So now, of course, his head came off fairly well intact. So we can take off our little hat and pop this one on. And, so we gotta hold it, right? Or no? We just can't run too fast when we run. And these guys kind of, I think, understand that we're like them, kind of. They are just tearing this cafeteria up. It's weird, these things, because they seem to just be like porcelain dolls. And there's some of the meeker kids under the table there. Uh-oh, that's gonna, come off. Probably almost broke my helmet. You son of a bitch. Lucky I saw that coming. Ooh, there's a pie. Okay, so this surely won't be good. These guys, I don't like a more subdued chaos because you can end up on the chopping block pretty easily. This is the first time you catch anybody's attention. So I'm trying to get out from underneath of that light. Oh wow, we actually somehow like made it without getting a death there. Oh well, now my fucking helmet's broke. Oh well. Oh hey, I kept my paper bag hat. I was gonna say, and I'm without my hat, but hey, you know what? There it is. So now we just climb up this little cabinet. I don't know what we're gonna get to. Well, I guess I could just throw that down. Whoops, get out of my way. I don't know what we're gonna get to throw at that button. Almost looks like a brain coming up. And we got some very careful platforming here. Yeah, that's what I figured. Whoops, easy now. Try not to eat shit and die. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a brain. So probably just throw it off and then grab this hook, and I bet it gives us the fast track down. So let me aim it. There we go. I was hoping it didn't land on that. Oh, whoa, 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 easy. Hoping it didn't land on that little platform that we had crossed earlier. And it didn't, thankfully. So now then we can just come down and go grab this brain and toss it up at the button. Not really sure where we're... Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now, little lady. Lots of, I don't know if you'd call it science experiments or taxidermying or what going on in here. She is going to have to move before I can, though. I'm not sure what I'm aiming for here, other than to get into this middle cabinet and then to the right one. Because I don't think I can twist that knob on that door. So unless she just like up and leaves, there's not a whole lot I can do. And well, what do you know? She looks like she's just up and leaving, which is good. It seemed almost a little bit like she was going to get hung up on the door. Maybe I have to like catch this door. Come on, push her open, buddy. Okay, so this room, I'm going to say it now, probably not going to be my best room. I could climb up that, and I may need to come back and do that. Hold up. Hold up. She's got a hell of a neck on her. Uh-oh. Hold up. She might have lost me. Okay, I'm going to definitely have to get up on this, table I just saw earlier. I guess I am not going to luck out and be able to climb underneath of it the whole time. Okay. So, I think we're good to go to this area at least. We need her to turn around. Okay, and get to the right side. It looks like she'll have to put the heart in next. Well, maybe. She's gonna grab some shit. A cool anatomy lesson here. I don't think I ever learned anatomy outside of maybe you would consider basic health class anatomy. And that was just about kind of taking care of your own health, which is good. I don't think that, unless maybe you have an interest in anatomy, that you should be learning it. But, I don't know. Anatomy's kind of morbid to think about that the only reason that you run is because of the... Whoops. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm deader than hell. Oh, goodness. Anatomy is kind of morbid to think about that, like, you really only run because of, blood and guts. I don't really know how in the fuck I'm gonna get on that ledge over there without waking her up. I'm hoping she'll go to the left or something very soon. Not that left. I need her to make a little noise or something. What if I just walk? Okay, that was slick. Very slick. Yeah, I didn't mean to get too distracted there, but she's a very unnerving enemy. A very cool, but also very unnerving enemy. It's weird to think about people who like unhinge their necks kind of like snakes. Or not even unhinge their necks, but... Well, I don't think that's what you would call it, but like stretch out their necks. Fuck. I should have known. Once again, these students got my ass hook, line, and sinker. So we'll probably go hit that. And then here he comes. Wow, just barely hit that one in time. Nice. Actually, oh, there's an eye on the ground right next to us. As long as I kind of move in their direction, while I make the swing and they attack, I kind of don't get too penalized for it. There's a good one. How about this guy? Oh, wow. I'm demolishing these guys. I saw there's an achievement in the first game, and I assume this one that's beat the game without dying, and that would suck. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh wow, what a menace I'm becoming. Now traps. There's definitely a trap in the bathroom. That's proc it. Wow, that was your weakest trap yet, man. Come on. Oh, hey, there's our buddy and two little baddies. This would be cool if you had been that kid and you was, whoa, worried that I wasn't going to save you. But, you know, here I am. No bros left behind. Oh, they were being hung up by their feet. The way it's positioned, it almost looks like the rope was hung around their neck. So, thank goodness. And now we have a tearful reunion as our best friend that we knew for probably about 40 minutes has been freed. And, was, you know, we're back together again. That's heartwarming. This, like friend of ours, I don't really know when it's kind of included. Also, it looks like we're probably nearing the very end of this area, which is cool. Okay, that's certainly going to fall. Where will we go? Down? Okay, easy now. It looked like it was going to break. Maybe if we had both been on it. So, which one do you want to... I guess I crank. We'll get on the elevator. Well, I guess that's kind of what it is, isn't it? Get on the piano, dumbass, or do you want on the crank? Alright. Go ahead. Alright, don't be too testy. Come on now. How do I convince him to... Oh, you know what I probably have to do on this? I didn't even think about this till now. But I bet I tighten this up and then drop it through the floor. I didn't even think about it. I just now saw because of how warped the floor is. I like pianos. I don't really like how heavy they are. Oh dear. Come on, kid. Oh yeah, now we gotta jump on it. Now we can jump on it at least. Whoops. So once again we have to synchronize our jumps. It kind of reminds me of the synchronized mini game from the Sly 3, where you have to synchronize the button pushes. So now he'll help me go through this little gap. I'm really not... at least in like the first game... Oh. Hold up. Okay, so he should distract them. Oh, okay. Very nice. Oh, there's a frog they tore up. Come on, man. Yeah, now this kid is very interested in my buddy. Interested no longer. Last thought going through his head was how he was gonna hurt my little pal there. Whoops. I don't think I want that. I think I want him to help me lift this grate, which is kind of tough because if it was as jammed as it looks like it, I don't even know if I could lift it that far, but, you know, two little munchkins can. They look just about like gnomes, and I think that certain ones of them were called gnomes from the last game. I don't think we've seen gnomes. We've seen hats that look similar to gnomes, but... Okay. So, I need that hammer. I also hear piano playing. I'm worried about not sneaking there. Also, I'm a big fan of piano music. What is my partner doing? Oh my goodness. Watch out. Are you just manhandling that dude? Wow, what a beast. Well, if I knew you could do that, damn. I know that was supposed to be like a, oh, this character can kill with their hands kind of moment, but fuck it, dude. This world sucks. Yeah, he killed a bad guy with his hand. Oh, okay. Good. I thought the music was going to stop. I was like, come on, not here, not now. So that's the next room, evidently, and it looks like we're going to be going in the upper area of the next room. Ooh, it's even becoming more and more crisp and clear. So, can he push me up there? Yeah, it looks like that's how it's going to have to be. Can I can't give him a hand up, right? Nope. Looks like he's gonna... Oh. I can push this, I guess. And he probably can't put it into place on his own, so I guess I'll... Wait, what? Oh, okay. I figured he would push that over to the cabinet. I'm just kind of in the mindset of the first game. This game seems like a good bit better, in my opinion. But I also feel like the first game came out in like 2014 now, so almost 10 years old. So, you know, you can't get too mad at a 10-year-old game, I suppose. I was just kind of getting sick of the puzzles there last week. So, this area, she will flip the page or right whenever she takes a break. Very lovely tune that she's playing. And we have to do something. I think I see the crank over by the wayside. So, I don't quite have a feel for how often she takes her breaks yet. But it does look like they're a fair bit in between one another, and she kind of slows down whenever she does it. So, let's go ahead and start up the next chord. Lovely lady. And it seems I can walk kind of full speed while that's happening. I also need to get my escape route ready. Okay, hold up. Okay. I kind of felt the mood of the music there a little bit. I don't know if she misses notes or slows down, but I could definitely feel whenever she's about to stop. It's not perfect. I won't pretend that I probably won't die here a time or two, but... Okay. That's primed for my escape, at least. Now I can crouch, or crip walk, as I sometimes call it. Oh my goodness, what a lovely little tune. With a heart as cultured as hers, I don't know why she's killing kids. She's got me a little nervous. Okay, so I'll bring this down. Okay, easy now. Can I let go? Okay, I can let go. So that kid needs to play it cool. I need to play it cool. She's gonna write some more tunes. Okay. Nice. The music's not... I don't know if it's crescendoing or not, but it kind of feels like it a little bit. Okay, easy now. Oh, goodness. Opener. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Yep, there she comes. So weird. She's like forcing her head through this fucking really narrow, really cramped hallway. Oh my goodness, she's still coming. Very gross. Catch me. And her neck is still going, bro. She has to be reaching the limit, dude. Even if your quote-unquote throat game is strong, it's not perfect. Alrighty. Well, that is over with, at least. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, it's wet and I'm stuck in this fucking trash can. Alright, let's try and skedaddle. Make it to the next area. There's a big ravine here. This is the kind of ravines I was talking about, I think, earlier. But with, like, man-made cities, not just, like, natural formations. Wow, this place looks wicked. I really like the look of this really fucking sad town. Oh, if the logistics of it weren't ass, and public amenities so few, this town would be really cool to live in. I also kind of like the rain. Fuck, I gotta move this. So, how do I do this? There's a very specific way. You have to... Hold up. We have to, like, go left. Hold up. Or maybe it's... Yeah, I got to... Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Okay, I gotcha. So we gotta like close the lid, which I had forgotten about until just right this second. Hold up. Well, now come on, we gotta close the lid. Oh, there we go. That's how we close the lid, is just by pushing it forward. So there we go. Now we have it closed. And now we can more or less use it as a platform, kinda-ish, I think. Well, let's just, we'll just take a crack at it, see what happens. I can see our buddy's getting, like, really, really wet. Okay. Well, I was wondering if we had to go to that platform behind us, and we don't, as a matter of fact. We just have to go to this rock formation. Or, I don't know if you would call it a formation more than the pavement kind of caving away. Alright. This city looks more and more downtrodden. You know something I haven't seen since the first game, and that was at the very end? Oh, hey, look. There's a little rain jacket here. You better put this on, buddy. So, yeah, because it's wet, and our buddy is getting soaked, and we don't seem to care for it anyway. They get this little rain jacket, and so hey, guess what? That's 6 from the first game. So that's cool. Now you kind of know who the players are. I'm a new character, and they are us from the first game. So that's kind of neat. There's a bell there. I wish I could ring it. And now we're back out in the rain. Just can't get lucky out here, can we? We probably have to pull this down, maybe? No. We have to, like, jump, or maybe I gotta, like, actually push this thing. Oh, okay, I think I got it. I got it mapped out in my head. So they'll give us a boost, and then we have to go on the other side and knock that wood panel down. It just was a eureka moment for me. Or brain blast. Jimmy Neutron brain blast. Okay, so we can pop that down, and there we go. Now we got a path for our buddy to come with us. I do kind of remember the puzzles at the end of this game kind of taking a little while, but hey, we bested 2 enemies already, and I think we have 2 or 3 more 2 or 3 more general enemies to go. And there is no DLC for this game. I don't know if you were expecting there to be. Probably so, just based off of the first game already having DLC, but this one does not. Actually, I mean, it does, but it's just hats, which I do believe you get unlocked for... you get hats unlocked for collecting the little scanline characters, TV characters, or whatever from earlier in the... Well, they're all throughout the game, but that you saw earlier in this Let's Play or whatever. So, and down the way there, it looks like somebody's in a wheelchair. So this is like an old folks' home, or like a hospital, it would seem. Hold up, we were doing good there. Okay, so whoa, easy now. Good thing they saved me. Now this is an eerie ass hospital, huh? So I already see the platforming we're going to have to do. Good God. You imagine being on one of those beds. It kind of reminds me, there's like this post from like years ago. I don't know. It's kind of weird to try and remember like the different segments of like memes and stuff. But whoa! It's weird to remember the different like segments and times for memes and shit. But it was like, if you have one of these beds that look like these beds here, and would you, for like $3 million, be willing to hang off a cliff? And the cliff just looks fucking like this. And I said, like myself, not that I ever interacted with the post, but like in my head, I was like, yeah, I probably would. And I think you had to stay out there for 72 hours. But dude, that whole 72 hours, I'm going to be so fucking scared. Well, at least I kind of have an inkling that we'll need this fuse. Reminds me of the fuse from the DLC that we had played. I'm not sure, again, if you're coming into this first time, you may not have seen the fuse, but it's near the end of the DLC from the first game. So probably have to jump of some kind. Well, it's not giving me any hints, so... Oh, wow. Careful. Oh, wow. I'm going to open this. Please put it in gear before this elevator goes down. Oh, goodness. Get in, get in, get in. Okay. Well, there went that elevator. I wonder how deep this fucking hospital goes, considering that, that big ravine that we saw in that last area that we were in. And hey, look at that. There's there's our little light that I promised you. So now, we can light this area up. Press B to use a flashlight. Oh, hey, there's that eye on the fucking wall again. Shame that, it's hard to really relegate any kind of a meaning from it other than standard meaning. There's no, like, super deep meaning in any kind of theory that you cook up in your head for those eyes doesn't really hold water against an opposing theory for it. I see these lights are flickering. This place looks fairly dead. And I think, yeah, we've kind of decided that this is, in fact, a hospital. So I guess, yeah, we'll have to go down this little hallway here. So it's interesting because this game doesn't stick too hard to the 2.5D as much. Now, most of this game is going to take place left and right. So, yeah, 2.5D in that regard. But they're also not really too scared to, like, do front and back either. I do hear, sounds like a TV or a radio coming up. And I figured with that little shit-ass vending machine there that we'd probably need it for some reason. But, hey, look, there's that TV, just like I had promised, question mark. And this room looks like it's filled with mannequins or, like, boards with mannequin parts on them. I don't know. It's hard to tell. We'll have some coming up. But now we have to tune this again. There we are. It's a cool little hallway that they have on the TV, I guess. Alrighty, there's two, and probably one more, and we'll be tuned all the way in. We got the scan lines going again, and this time we look a little bit closer to the door than when we started the last time anyway. Hopefully we'll get at least a little bit closer to it. Oh, I can jump in here. I wasn't so sure that I could. Of course, the closer we get to the door, the slower we go, and our little buddy here, 6, tries to save us. Again, like, your character is evidently enamored by it, and 6 is evidently scared of it, so it's hard to draw a concrete conclusion. So, this is our little... this area won't be too bad, but it is evidently like a little puzzle area, so... might be something I have to do in this bottom right room first, so let me take a little look down here before we go exploring too hot and heavy. I do got my flashlight. Oh yeah, so this place is weird. Watch. So we can turn this on, and then we turn out the light. And hey, look at this. You can see us as skeletons. I'll show you something kind of cute that I like. We can, you can hold hands through the little skeleton thing, and it'll pop up on the little radar. And hey, look, we got an achievement for it too. Maybe that's even why I know that it exists, is because we've got, yeah, we're holding hands. That's kind of cute, I guess. So, hints for here. This is where I got stumped the last time I played. So, we're looking for a teddy bear with a key in it, which you can tell from the, that little picture that's on the left wall there. And, it's just a normal teddy bear. Now, I think... Okay, so here's the deal, basically. Also, there's eye drawings on the wall. I shouldn't really point it out every single time that there's a eye drawing, but anyway, so you can test these animals by putting them in the little x-ray machine. I'm going to say that one's not it. I also don't know what's in that duck that he's holding up, but I don't think it's something I need either. We'll try this little scruffy looking dog here. I wish that he would pull that trigger for me, but that's okay. No hard feelings. So it doesn't look like it's this dog either. I think it's fairly clear whenever you run into which stuffed animal it is. And besides, honestly, this one kind of looked the most like the drawing, but they all have floopy ears, so, you know. I needed to try them sequentially. It kind of sucks that it was my third guess, but hey, sometimes in these games you get lucky and sometimes you get just unlucky. Now this one in particular I want to set facing forward just to make sure that I confirm that it has the key in it. Hell, I can even hear it already, but I want to show it to you. So yeah, now with the light on and with all of us hanging out, you can see that it has a key in it. So you might say, you know, well, what do you do with the key exactly? So we have to burn this thing. There is a, I think we can do it here. Yeah. There is a crematorium below us, I think. And we can burn this little rabbit in there. It, of course, kind of sucks because you're burning children's toys, but, I mean, it just has to be done, so I'll go ahead and toss the rabbit in. Yeah, so he's good. Do you want me to... Whoops, he's just going to go ahead and toss that in, too. I really don't think there was anything in there, but oh well. I kind of feel bad for destroying his toy, because I don't really think he quite understands what I was going to do with this, but oh well. And just like that, there's a key. You can see hands of people who used to be in the crematorium here. Crematoriums, to be cremated, kind of... It doesn't bother me as though I stay up and think about it, but like the idea of cremation kind of sucks to me. Thinking about the end of life, of course, is really uncomfortable in any way, but cremation especially. Okay, I did grab the key. I was like all that talking to just not grab the key, but I have it on me. I don't know. It's just like you're all gone, and a lot of religious denominations also don't like cremation either. I don't really hold like a specific religious reason to not want to be cremated. It just kind of is a little bit uncomfortable, the idea of being cremated, but you know, sometimes those things have to happen, and for a lot of people they don't really care. So we're of course in a I don't know, well, we can't push there. We're in a part with a lot of prosthetics. I guess that's what I should have said earlier instead of mannequin parts. I think it would be kind of rude to tell somebody with a prosthesis that they look like they have mannequin parts on them. Oh, okay. He'll probably boost me into this room. I didn't even think about that. Yes, please boost me. I'm glad that he was hanging around that door there, because I wouldn't have got that hint. I evidently didn't get that hint. So, this room, very, very peculiar. Evidently have to move this out of the way, and he's moving behind me too. There's a hand that's crawling off. So, I think he's an enemy. Oh, hey, there's probably my weapon if I had to guess. Is that my weapon? No. Is this my weapon? Okay, well, I'm gonna need a weapon, brother, if you want me to fight. Maybe we'll have to fight a lot on the way back instead. Okay, easy now. So what's the plan? Can I just run? I don't think I outrun it. Oh, I guess I do. That's weird. Well, I need something to smack it with. Or I guess I can just crawl up. It's not particularly deadly, more than it is fucking weird. Oh, hey, there it is, crawling up after me. Now that's weird. And probably deadly here in just a second. Let's see if it keeps following me. I don't know quite what I did to him other than just be alive, but maybe he's jealous, kind of like Pinocchio. Oh, well, I hear banging. I'm just trying to get to a weapon of some description. And oh, there he is. Fuck you. I'm way out of his reach, so to say. Hey, I see the oh, I also see the hammer I'm going to use to beat this guy's ass. Easy now. Nice. Get, rat. So we got to be on the listen. Duck. Duck again. Nice smack. Say we'll probably have to do that one more time. Where we got him coming from? Okay, forward. So swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And up. Oh shit, he got me that time. Damn. Okay, we just got our second swing in. We're moving for the third one now. We got a swing and a miss. And, oh my goodness, he went and let himself get smacked there. So I'm gonna make sure that he stays down. One more strike. Haha. And stay dead. Hell yeah, we got an achievement for it. I wonder if they thought that most people would continue to smack it for a while. Oh well, I did. So, and I think that, yep, we're pretty close to where we were before. We just have to move like this out of the way and then drag that hammer over, I think. And then we can bust this door up some. This is another area that I don't think that, besides like what we encounter mainly, there's no underlying lore. There's a lot of, weirdly, a lot of prosthetics for an area that, you know, doesn't seem to have much a need for it. I mean, we haven't seen any patients besides prosthetics, so now our buddy probably hears us. Actually, where is our buddy? I hear him. Oh, hey, he's fucking around with these prosthetics. Come on, man, stop screwing around. Put it in gear, brother. We got more puzzles to do. So it's weird because that prosthetic hand, you know, is alive. Hey, Six, thanks for joining me. And there's what looks to be a pile of prosthetics there. Very gross and weird. And there's this. So this next area should be, you know, lit, question mark. Okay, so I see this area. I think this is where we end up coming through later. There is electricity and a sponge and stuff. Oh, because, yeah, that's the electric chair. I now have 0%. Well, I guess we have to go through this way. I now have 0% of a clue what the actual fuck this place would have been. I have no idea why a hospital would have a fucking electric chair, but so will you do for me what I just demonstrated? Okay, so I happened to figure it out. I took a little break from this game and I looked at like a long play to kind of see how far along I was in this game. We're almost exactly whoops. Yeah, we're almost exactly halfway through it. And that's what I ended up having to do. So now here's the second little gimmick of this area is the power goes in and out, and these little mannequins, whenever they don't have lights shined at them, they will move. So you got to whoops, keep your little flashlight trained on them for when you can. Now, something cool, yeah, well, one, I guess he can't quite fit through there, but two, whenever they're around light, they can't move. So you're kind of lucky in that regard, I guess. Now, we are for sure going to have to eat it a couple of times, I'm sure. So I guess we'll have to go down this hallway. Hard to tell which one of these guys might just choose to jump at you. Also, okay, there's the hole in the wall. I was like, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Probably that guy, if I had to guess, will move. So I guess, well, not all of these guys are, whoops, always active. You know, just some guys sometimes. Whoops. Okay. These guys are fairly eerie, and, you know, of course, it's just like any other enemy. If we let them get too close to us, they'll snag us and kill us. I'm not really clear on how these guys exactly would kill us, but go get through. Oh my goodness. Oh hey, we got a light above us, so well, let's just keep going left. Well, oh hey, here's an exit. Yeah, I kind of forgot what the point was that we were doing, because again, we're in now PlayStation 2, and I forgot that we are looking for fuses, and it sounds like there's some rustling around in the upcoming rooms. Hey, look, there's a little eye over the cheese. So this place is, you know, looking more and more like a prison than a, oh my goodness, than a, hospital. Lots of, creepy hands grabbing for us. Oh my goodness. Oh, and lots of, little mannequin fellas coming after us too. Oh my. This is, fairly unnerving. Oh goodness. They've even got like some parts of like their faces are there and then some parts of their faces aren't there. It's so fucking weird. Oh my goodness. And now they're all stuck down there. Yuck. And the music stopped crescendoing, so whoops. I'll go ahead and flip it, sure, see what happens. I'm more of a flip before you know what happens kind of guy anyway. And now we've got these sponges where I'm sure I'll have to wet one up so to use on this electric chair or something. So we got the light on in this room. Alright, I ended up actually having to restart from a checkpoint. My character's movement was broken. I'm not sure that you saw back there. Well, I would think I have to push this wheelchair. Let me get a good idea of, so that doesn't move. But yeah, I would think if I pulled this guy, or you know what it probably is, and I really am not a fan of this, but I bet if we flick the light, turn the power back out, yeah, that's what I was worried about. And then we come into this room, we can, whoop, wake them up. Yeah, I won't pretend like that didn't unnerve me a little bit. Oh my goodness. These guys just pick up speed. I was about to say, I really hope that I can get the power back on too. Kind of weird that these guys don't move in the light. I like it as a gameplay mechanic, but it's never really explored. Or, I guess explained. Not that I guess anything else in this game really is either, but yeah. Some of the movement controls have been busting on me here lately, which is weird for this game. Started in the beginning with like randomly pressing, oh shit, randomly pressing like LT, and now it's, or just a minute ago it was, oh shit, hold up. I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I just got grabbed. I couldn't even see myself. So probably staying close to the screen is my best bet. Also, why would I not have the light on? So, whoops. Yep, again, as long as I... Because keeping a wall to my back is, you know, a safe bet, guaranteed. Now, I see a little hatch we can kind of go through. Not like a hatch, but a hole in the ground. Now, they're going to probably come through that very soon. Well, I got light in here, so it isn't that bad. So what am I thinking? If I pulled this, it'll probably eject that fuse. Yes. Okay. We'll definitely fuck some stuff up there. I don't know why those guys are getting all grabby about it. I got a light in here, bro. Batman tells us we don't have to be scared of you anymore. Okay, so he will get the fuse, but how the hell do I get out of here? I don't have to drag that chair. Oh, there's a little fuse hole. Cool. So now we can just leave, and I'm going to go ahead. You know, no hard feelings, but I am going to go ahead and make sure the door closes, so. Neat. I, remembered that section taking a fair bit longer, so I'm not sure if that's still the last we'll see of those guys, but, you know, hey, if it is, whatever. So, this is one fuse. Oh, okay. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, where the hell's the other fuse? But yeah, it's to our left also. But yeah, like I had mentioned earlier, whenever, you know, I'd figured out that little puzzle with the, well, it's not even a puzzle, but where 6 helps you get up into that door. We're just a little bit, like right now, we're a little bit over halfway through the game. So, you know, that's kind of cool if you want to consider this like a halfway mark in the video. And, whoops, I don't want to pull it out. I was holding in RT because I keep forgetting whatever the run button is. But, hey, now you've got this, little elevator that we can go down into a little nightmare. Or maybe up. Oh no, down, of course. So far the enemies we've encountered have been pretty unique. I'm glad that they didn't have to stick to the same gimmick as like the first game. I figured with like the kind of success that the first game got that they would be too afraid to break from the formula, but I'm glad that they did. Well, it's not even breaking from the formula. It's just like, I'm glad that they had a unique take on these abominations in this world. But hey, they probably had some kind of an idea of what they were going for here. I don't know if having this... I'm at an impasse here, whether the light is better on or off. I guess it doesn't hurt anything to have it off while we're in this light. Okay, there's lots of... people around. I'm guessing with like the residual light we don't really have to worry about them actually. Here's a whoa. Okay, so something's coming out. Oh wait. We gotta do oh my goodness, combat with that guy. Okay, so I kind of got like an idea of like kind of what I did wrong there. I got way too close to it. I got nervous since my couple swings were missing that I didn't have time to reposition before he'd strike against me. So, but this time I'll just again put a wall to my back and then, yeah. I hope these things aren't nearly as big a pain to kill as they were earlier. Otherwise, that means that 6 whole times I have to get this sequence correct. Easy, don't get too close. That was my mistake that's killed me twice so far. Okay, you've got to keep that door closed a little longer, buddy. Oh, boy. Okay, so that one should be dead at least. And that... Oh, fuck, is that another one coming? No, it's 6 tearing the fucking boards off of the door. Well, it's kind of cool at least that I'm like the muscle and he's like, you know, getting this shit off of the door for us. So he's like, you know, not even a strategy, but he's just securing our escape route. I'd prefer to be the muscle. There's a lot of weird faces on the wall, which I'm not, you know, not addressing. I just don't really know what I could say about it. Uh-oh. This room is peculiar. We got a big... Looks like a fat worm on the ceiling. Oh boy. He's got a very ugly face. He's very speedy. Also, our buddy has, like, somehow ended up, like, way behind us. Which I guess is good. At least I don't have to worry about us getting caught because of him. What if I hate when my controller vibrates, which is to denote that I'm close to them, because it keeps making me think that I've been spotted. Yeah, don't even mind my little buddy, I guess. Fuck it. Very peculiar. And now we're in this room. I guess I'm glad that he hasn't noticed me yet, because as fast and as agile and as strong as I assume that he is, he'll make mincemeat out of me in no time flat. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to be directly under the bed that he's investigating, I suppose. I wanted to be near that little hatch just in case I had to duck out of there. So it looks like he's operating, quote unquote, on these bodies. I don't really know if that's the right word. He's definitely working on them, but I wouldn't really call putting somebody's... Oh, fuck. What do I gotta carry up this way? So I evidently have to carry something to the door and throw it on the button. Let me see what the best way to go about getting one of these toys is. Okay, well, he's right on top of the bed I'm on, so we are making 0 plays. If he had been on one of the other beds on this side, maybe, but not while he's directly over top of me. Okay, so I'll move forward a little bit. Looks like he'll maybe at least take a second to kind of investigate it. I wanted to do 2 beds that time, but I was just worried that I wouldn't quite make it in time. So again, he's really close to those toys that I'll have to grab, so I'm just kind of taking it easy. Kind of gross. He's smelling his fingers after fucking up that mannequin. Okay, so he's back pretty well near the entrance. Okay, what the... Oh, he's fucking with the mannequins. Okay, so whoa, whoa, whoa. He's moving around the light on the top of the ceiling. So, and he's now fucking with the medicine cabinet again. Oh, he's putting something on that mannequin. Now then, we're very close to the home stretch. Hold up, can I make it to... Okay, actually, I don't think I can make it to that little cart, or I didn't think I could make it to that cart, but I figured pretty well that I could make it to this bed. So now he's investigating that mannequin. I'm glad he seems to be fairly enamored with the mannequins to the point that he has next to no interest in me. Well, he of course doesn't know that I'm here either, but, you know, whatever. Okay. So he knows the door is open, but now I'm hidden under this bed. He's probably coming in like, you know, boy, what the hell was that all about? I hope he's not so smart as to think about the one place I may be hiding. And I also hope I'm not going to have to escape while he's right here, because I don't have a plan. Nope. He's long gone. He must have figured that there was something else, maybe like an electrical failure that caused that door to open. I hate whenever there's frayed wires and it makes weird shit happen. It makes you think that your equipment's faulty until you actually take a look at it. I used to have toys and shit that was like that. Okay, well, I guess as long as the floor doesn't fall out from under us. I also see a key to the left. Oh, hold up. Oh my goodness. He's extremely agile. I used to know a kid in high school. We had rafters that were a lot like these, and he would crawl through them, and it got him into a fair bit of trouble. Okay, well, I see where we're falling down at least on this morgue table. Yikes, that looked like it hurt. And I also do know where the key is. I saw it while we were traveling. Now, I'm trying not to... Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Took me a second. So we pull this out. And then I have all that. Yeah, that enemy must show up pretty hot and heavy in this next room. If I have to leave 6 behind like this, or maybe in like a kind of unique way. But I also don't really see anywhere to hide, so I'm not too sure about that. Now, how would you maybe get up here? Do I gotta like open these? No. Do I gotta drag these out? I see that I can drag them out. I just am not so certain on the strategy of dragging them out. What about... Well, I can't move that, which almost appears to be some kind of a bedpan. It's not, but... What about this, no, not the bucket. Oh, okay, I think I see it here. Yep, we grab onto that, and then that, ooh, makes a lot of noise, but I'm not sure if that super helped us or not. I see vaguely, I think, how we're supposed to get up here. No? Oh, okay. So we gotta make us a little, path, I guess you could imagine it as. Maybe that makes sense why 6 didn't come with us then, because, this place, like, is a lot of platforming that you'd be able to skip if you just had a partner, so. And then, of course, I would almost, well, I don't know if we'll be seeing seeing the doctor back here or not. I would say no, but I guess we'll have to, see. Now then, pull me back. Beam me up, Scotty. Nice. So, that was a pretty simple puzzle room, all things considered. Didn't spend very much time in it at all, thankfully. Now, please use the key that we have on the door. Man, these controls. There we go. Huh, now you would think I would have opened that door before, but I guess they don't have everything, you know, completely fixed. I think I see kind of what we're doing. We're climbing up these things, right? Yes. And then we'll have to do some light platforming to the right. Nice. Whoops. That was pretty stupid of me, but I'll leave it in for the sake of showing that I am still learning these controls after 2 games. But also, the I don't know if it's my depth of vision or whatever, but I really have trouble with trying to land these 2.5D jumps. Something about them, I'm telling you. Now, I remember sort of how this area ends, but I don't remember quite how we get to the ending sequence, so to say. He's fucking with something pretty hot and heavy in the next room. He's like a cat almost, scratching on something. So, now he's screwing with that sink. Oh, I see the fuse that we're aiming for at least. I'm still hung up on these pipes. So, what am I thinking here? Maybe I think I have to go further left. Yeah, definitely gonna have to investigate over there a little bit before I can make any concrete calls about what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so there's that. I guess he probably won't be able to see me back here, so I'll have the kid boost me into it. I don't know at all what could be back here that I would need. Oh my goodness, there's a guy who's dying. I do kind of see how we're going to go about getting up there, but oh my goodness. Well, I guess I don't. Maybe saying that he was dying isn't really fairly apt. It's much more like he's forced to live, maybe. Now then, what if I hide in the corner? He surely won't see me back here. Okay. Yep, that was my hope, that he was way more interested in that guy than me. Okay. Okay. So what is this kid gonna do? Also, I was so sure that it just fucked up my escape attempt. So coming up on the kid. He's got a plan, thankfully. I would have tried to do this while that guy was still fucking around, but that was just me. I'm keeping a keen ear, so to say, on that doctor and his patient. It kind of sounds like he's flatline, like he's not flatlining, but he's really close. Let's see what happens when we kick this into gear. We surely got a chase sequence coming up. Open. Oh, I got hung up on the wall. Ooh, lots of sliding that we'll have to do here. Oh my goodness. What a death. That was, something. Okay. Well, hopefully it still gives us enough time to, run away from that. Okay, good. Yeah, provided I don't choke like last time, we'll be golden. Fuck. Okay, so we're actually getting away from him this time. He is, tearing up his, workshop quite a bit. And he's, like I had assumed earlier, extremely agile. Shame that his fat ass can't get hung up on one of these things that he's fucking around on, these tables and stuff. Oh my goodness. He got a lot of agility and upper arm strength to be able to do the kind of things that he's doing. But yeah, now we go in here and kind of like bait the good doctor in, and so our little buddy's gonna help us get out the crawl space, or not crawl space. I'm sorry. Whoops. He still managed to kill me. That was weird. I didn't realize I had to pull. I was pushing. I need to pull once I get to that segment. Okay, so now we know at least that I have to pull, and I should be able to, yep, get out of here just in time. And he's stuck in there now, so we'll go ahead and toast him. And it's kind of sick. Look at we got 6 just warming themselves by that fire of a man that we killed. Now, of course, again, we talked about the ethicality of killing just a bad guy, so now I can turn this off. I think we got to go in there and get a key, if I'm not mistaken. Now I see this lever, but yeah, come on, 6, stop being stop with your murder boner and let's get out of here, bro. Thank goodness. Now we can flip that switch, and that's our big bad enemy out of the way for this area. Thank goodness. And there's my flashlight I can turn on back, so I don't have to worry about waking him up or nothing. Lots of cool particle effects that are ashes now in the area after we've burned his body. Some of them were there before, but they're definitely thicker. I won't shine that light right in my own eyes. And just like that, we got the good old hospital finished, so that's pretty cool. We got this area out of the way, thankfully, and let's hope there isn't too many more puzzles, at least on our way out to the streets. But I hear some rain, and so we're surely not that far. Now, of course, we couldn't have used any other windows that we had seen on our way through, or on our path through. Same way as whenever we were in the school, pretty much. Oh. So there's some feet in that dumpster there. Up next, I'm not sure what the next area is that we go to. This rain effect is really pretty. I follow this account on Twitter called like Rain Aesthetics in video games, and this would definitely be it. The only thing that kind of sucks about it is the fact that like Twitter compression and bitrate makes it so you can pretty well like never see the there's bodies falling in the background, so that you can like never see the rain, but the soundscape is still there, which I think is cool. I'm kind of enamored with soundscapes too, so once again the controls of LT are fucking up on me now. I also hear like music kind of playing. Oh my goodness, there's a body there. That's gross. Whoops, and morbid. So there's a face guy. And I'm pretty sure I can just keep my light on for them. Whoops, he just broke that TV. Damn. Yep, we can make our way out into the... and I just saw 6 kick that guy. What the fuck? Again, I guess if this whole world is evil like that, it doesn't really matter how you treat evil people, but goddamn, 6. I hear TV in one of the adjacent rooms. Oh, there's a person there also. I think we luck out in these guys not being interested in us as long as there's a TV around now. Not withholding the TV, they're not very thrilled with our presence. So I can... No, I thought I could pull those. Lots of pots here to catch those drippings. Well, that was an easy little door to open. Oh. That's probably not good to watch a TV in your bathtub. I got a feeling that, that could easily fall into your bathtub. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Slick. Alrighty, so good news and bad news. The bad news is that this is now my second playthrough of this game. I played through it in its entirety, and then it crashed at the end, and I kept getting glitched here also, but I played through in its entirety, and it crashed at the end, and then it got rid of all of my audio for the game. That's the bad news. Good news is we are back at it playing again. I didn't have to scrap this one, thankfully. Oh yeah, I forgot what I had to do here for just a brief second. I had to jump to the right. Nice, I landed it. Also, something kind of neat is we now have new hats. This is the hat that I got from beating the game, and it unlocked an achievement. So I guess I'll wear it around. No reason not to. I think it looks cool. So, but yeah, I don't know how very knowledgeable my oh, sorry, I wasn't sure what the hell this guy was doing. I'm not sure how very knowledgeable my commentary is going to be. Not that I suppose not having beaten it makes it much better, but yeah, I was having some issue with my controller, and I replaced it, and then I came back and played the rest of the Let's Play, and whenever I did, got all the way to the end, and then there was like a little crash, and then all my audio was gone. So here we are. Now I needed him to come with me, I think. Sorry, I'm a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Had to think about this puzzle just a little bit, but now that we have the doors open, I need to exit the elevator whenever I send it down, and then that lever to my left lets me call it back up. So we call him, I go ahead and just hop up and pull it down, and then Six and I get primed to jump as long as he doesn't accidentally push me down. And there we go, we're already on the next level. I can say that as of right now, we're about a quarter of the way through what they consider Chapter 4. There's a total of 5 chapters in this game. Chapter 3 was... Oh, that's a pretty broadcast tower. I guess no reason not to stop and get that shot. Chapter 3 was what we had done at the that little hospital area, and Chapter 2 was that school, and then Chapter 1 was that area that we spent with that trapper in the beginning. So I had to think here for a sec, but I have to call my little buddy coming to come over, and this hat's making me look pretty dapper. There we go. And then this is another one of those situations where after he gets to the other side, he grabs my hand, and I get a lot more gain on my jump. But yeah, the last couple chapters are going to be a lot of fun. Especially, I kind of dragged on a little bit in the puzzle part of Chapter 5, but I'm glad that now I won't have to worry about that so much. Also, I think this game has local co-op, like you can play on the same system with each other, and that's why that there is used as like a little stopping point so that both of you have to continue. You can't just leave one behind. It's kind of cool, I guess, that they still let you do some kind of couch co-op, even if it has to be on the same screen. Now, I won't lie to you, I didn't like the couch co-op on, oh, what the hell is it called? Like the Lego games. I never thought it was very fun, but... Hold up, can I... There we go, I finally was able to jump up in there. I guess I just had to hit it at the right angle. And, we still have my flashlight, which is cool. Yeah, I had, sat down at the editing desk before I realized that the audio was gone. Also, we gotta, foot it over to this other side and open up this door before this room collapses. There we go. I screwed that up the first time that I did it because I didn't realize that I even had to do anything. Here we are running from this place that's collapsing. And, oh yeah, I forgot this is where you lose the flashlight. You can pick it up and throw it around, but you can't add it to your inventory because now it's just a piece of junk. And our little buddy to the left looks like he's been crushed, but, whoops. There we go. You can, just pull him out real easy. And, I had mentioned this towards the end of my, Let's Play, but I'm not sure. I think I may have been, misgendering this character in the, raincoat. I think it might be a lady, but I'm not so sure. I guess you'll understand why once we get towards the end of the game, but they sound and look effeminate. But, you know, I guess there's some effeminate looking men, too. There we go. I missed it on the first grab. Oh yeah, I almost forgot what this area is. This place is kind of interesting. So we come forward, and then we've got the last one of these TV broadcast puzzles that we have to do. I really like our new hat, and so we have to, of course, tune this shit again. And oh, okay. It's a later on puzzle where it hand feeds us the answer to which direction we should be facing on these TVs. But yeah, now we're a little boy in this hallway. This hallway has some pretty cool atmosphere. It almost sounds like you're underwater, and then it's got a whirring sound that kind of gets sharper and sharper as you get closer to the end. And then now we can open it up and finally see what's behind it. It's whoops, there we go, it finally opened on its own. So there's us, and there's a tall man in a dapper hat. Oh my. Okay, so our buddy finally pulled us out, and we're gonna have to maybe turn off this TV before that man who obviously has an interest in us comes out. And 6 wants us to flee, but oh yeah. So that guy is able to push through and come into our world, and now we gotta take off running. He also has like weird scan lines on him or whatever, and he's a bad guy. He'll kill you if he catches you. So 6 is trying under the table. I'm gonna try under the bed, and then this is a room that has drawings of that tall man and an eye and shit. And 6 makes a play to get under the bed with us, and then this tall man grabs him. I actually think in the like credits and stuff, he's attributed as the thin man. And there's the leftover trails of our little buddy, and as we get close, they disappear. So now we know where the little unlockables for this game come from anyway. And also now we can, that we've encountered that guy and we've mastered broadcasting or whatever, we can shove ourselves through these TVs. And it's got like meat walls and eyes and cords and stuff, and now we can teleport through TVs, so that's cool. That's the new gimmick for this area, where we had flashlights and stopping before, and then minor combat segments. The little gimmick for this area is teleporting TVs. There we are. So this area we have to just, whoops, moving it the wrong direction. We got to move it up to the other side. And then you may not have noticed it, but this door on the left leads back to where we were before, and we got to open the knob. And then we go through the same TV as before, except this time we should be on the right side. Yep, there we go. And then we can climb up these little ladders so that we can continue to... this game, I think... I don't remember if I mentioned it in a part that'll get kept, but this part kind of reminds me of Mirror's Edge, which was a game for the... Hey, this is exactly where I talked about it during the the Lost part, actually, because I died here. Anyway, it reminds me of Mirror's Edge for the Xbox 360, and for the PC, which was a like a parkour video game set in a dystopian world. I need to go back and watch it again, because, or watch it or play it. I may play it. I don't know about playing it for the channel though, and it's a pretty cool game. So now we get introduced to our tool or utility item for this area, and that's a little tiny remote here, which almost kind of blends in with the rest of the trash in this room. We just hit the interact button, and then we can turn televisions on and off. There we go. So now we make it into this room, and I almost forgot what the gimmick for this area was, but don't worry, we have to continue forward a little bit. And then we're in this room here. We go ahead and turn that television on, and then this is another one of those movable object type deals. I thought you could only move it left or right, so I got hung up here for a minute during the Lost recording. So then we teleport back over here, and we go through this same little sequence again as before. But yeah, this looks like a post office that we're in right now. It's got tons and tons of letters on the floor, and that's kind of cool. There we are. Nice. So yeah, you can see even more letters over here, and packages and stuff. That's kind of neat. I wonder why they have such a high throughput of mail. And then we're in a house. Hopefully we'll get to encounter our first little enemy here. Yep, sure can. So these people don't like it whenever you disrupt them on the television. If you just leave them be, they'll be fine. And so like we've got this TV out here. We turn it on, and then we head to go back inside, and we hide ourselves behind this chair, because if we just turn that TV off, we'll be in trouble. But we turn it off, and she gets mad, and then she goes into the kitchen and screws around with the other television, which we'll see whenever we go to teleport here. We teleport through this television. There she is watching it through the window. Can I turn that off, actually? I was hoping to piss her off a little bit, but that's alright. These faceless guys are kind of cool, but like if they get within a certain distance of you, they can kind of run you down. They turn you into stone, almost like the eyes from the first game. And I did look it up. There is reason to get the collectibles for this game. There's a little whoops, didn't mean to turn it off, bud. Turn back around. There is a little secret ending that comes after you beat this game. If you had collected all of the they call them apparitions, but those little scanline kids if you collect all of them. And it's really not that interesting. It just bridges the gap and secures that this here is a prequel instead of a sequel. Whoops, looks like we're probably going to be falling down. No, I guess not. I thought we were going to. This almost looks identical to the area that we was at before, except for a little bit bigger. There's more beds in the walls. Imagine sleeping this high up over the city. It'd be pretty unnerving. Now then, we've got these guys who are enamored with that broadcasting tower. That guy's so enamored that he accidentally threw himself over the edge. And there's people in their roofs and shit just standing there staring at it. Kind of weird how the effect that televisions have on the people of this world. Another thing that... Whoops. Fuck. It just died. That's alright. I guess that... that's one that I also forgot whenever I played this the last time too. Pretty sure I died the exact same way. Excuse me, I just had to sneeze. Now then, once we go back in and turn it on, even though it kind of looks in a somehow more precarious situation, we're actually safer, so that's nice. Whoops. Okay, I was wondering if we'd be able to hold on to that one too. So this area is pretty cool, I guess. There's a guy who is like trying to bust into here. And then we gotta give him a little bit of help getting in. And he'll finally bust it down and come for us. And we turn this on and it electrocutes him. We can go ahead and turn it right back off. Yoink. That's what he gets for trying to kill us, I guess. Lots of water and electricity screw-ups around here. So we can turn that TV on. It's been just a minute, but... Whoops. So we knocked this trash down. Whoops. Okay, good. I didn't die. I was worried with me jumping there if I would have died. So I think we can... No, we're going to have to drag something over here. I forgot. Yeah, drag that. And there's a little letter hole in that door that's one of the eyes that we've been seeing. I tried my best not to... point out every single eye, but it is kind of interesting just how everywhere that they are. It would be cool in the third game if they kind of brought the meaning of that all together in a very significant way, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, so we can turn this TV on. I might be able to get this little puzzle done in one shot, actually. Maybe. Nah, that ain't gonna happen, I don't think. So we'll go up. Yeah. Just had to make sure that I was doing what I am supposed to be doing. This is the floor that we're shooting for, this middle floor. We can't get out because there's a locked grate that we have to go through. And then once we're up here... Oh, I guess... Wait. Then we don't need to go through just yet. So we flick this again, and then we go through the television. Sorry, we're on a little bit of a strict timetable here as for getting through this puzzle. I guess we could go through this bottom area, which I didn't realize, but oh well. So now then, I also got a little bit lost at this part, but you just pull the metal crate out of the way. And you go through, and now this place is electrified. We jump to the right and piss this woman off by turning off the TV. Jump back onto the toilet, which I didn't think that I actually had made that jump, but that's alright. I'd look pretty goofy if I hadn't. So that TV is now busted because of the electrical surge, and we can just push this door. No. We have the stool that was near the television that we otherwise wouldn't have been able to have gotten. I kind of like the look of some of these houses. It's evident that a lot of these people and the way that they look and stuff are, I think, 50s based. It's kind of hard because now that year, or that time period anyway, is almost, well, it's 80 years behind us, almost 100 years. Oh yeah, I thought I'd killed myself, but nope, we're good. We need to come down here. Those guys are all enamored with a television set. And then here comes a bit of a lengthy puzzle at least, but it's thankfully not too hard. So first thing that we need to do is grab this shopping cart here. Now it is very precarious to aim, as it's kind of it slides, but it shouldn't give us too much trouble. So we got to bring it to the edge here. And then we push it down. Now thankfully for this area anyway, if we screw this puzzle up kind of, it'll reposition the cart. So for example, it's gonna go to set itself, it's gonna settle down in the exact area that it has to, which is roundabout on top of that grate. So then afterwards we come over here to the left, and yeah, this room looks really weird, doesn't it? Looks like a toy maker's room almost. That'd be a cool character to include in the third game, as the toy maker, who has like traps out of toys. So anyway, we come back down here, and now we reposition this cart on the right side, in the middle between these shelves and the television. And of course that's so that we can use the television to teleport. We're actually getting to the end of the first part of Chapter 4, where we have to kind of combat some enemies, which will be cool. I don't know if you'd call it combat, but I don't really want to spoil what happens whenever it happens. So, can I ring that bell, actually? Hey, you can. That's neat. So now then, one last time, we have to crawl up and then turn the power back on so that that television will work. And the floor does get re-electrified, so we'll have to be careful once we make our way back out. It's kind of crazy how the first part of this video... Whoops. I was just talking about, this is kind of funny, the first part of this video went so inefficiently, and then now it's going to go a lot more efficiently. Of course, now as I was speaking it, I've went and made an ass of myself as I screwed up. So we have to go over this little part here, come around to the right side. Whoops, I almost killed myself there. That sucks. So we got to jump on this cart. Nice. And then we jump from the cart onto the TV. I don't remember the first time that I played why I had so much trouble with that puzzle, but I do remember having, like, not like a significant amount as though I was hung up there for hours, but I don't know, probably like 20 minutes before I looked up a guide, as I just for some reason had no clue what I was doing. So for this part, we go ahead and turn this TV on. Of course, they're not very interested in it until we turn that TV off, and we kind of want to hide over to the side here, and they'll go to that TV. So now then, we can turn this one back on, but whoops, whenever we do, pay attention to those people behind that gate there. They get a little bit fired up, and we bust this TV, of which these little guys there aren't none too thrilled, and so they all come to try and kill us. And then there's some more TVs in here. Yeah, which they'll thankfully get enamored with for just a minute before they move to attack the TVs and us. I'll have to go back and probably edit the audio in this area. It's so much louder than the rest of the game. Holy moly. But hey, we got away from them, and I guess they'll probably just stand around pissed, so... I'd like to... It'd be cool if the next installation, maybe not Little Nightmares 3, because that's not what they're built for, but like if it was like an RPG, I'd love to play in a world that was RPG-centric like this, with like quests maybe and stuff. But hey, look, there's our little buddy, 6. And so we grab him and try to pull him back in, but he gets grabbed back. sometimes whenever you stare and speak into the void, it's kind of comforting until the void stares back and screams and speaks to you. So now I got myself a little bit confused there, but an axe that was embedded into the wall has freed itself, and we have to bust through this door before that thin man grabs us. Of course, well, I thought he just teleported through that door, but I suppose since it has a handle, he just uses the handle. And now we're being hunted by that thin man. It's not going to be quite as easy for him as the first time that he had made an attempt, but oh my goodness, this area, I can't believe that I lost the footage for this area. It's not really that good, but it's kind of scary. So the first area we can go through at our leisure. Okay, I still do have the TV remote. But this area here, he like leans over and looks down, and the way that I had gotten myself killed is he stands back up and then I went through. He's still there. Now he's gone. But he had teleported back down and grabbed me, and it scared the shit out of me. Oh my goodness. Now in retrospect, this now that I know what I'm doing, this area is a good bit funner than it was the last time. So anyway, we have to move this little stool over to the right side, and there he comes through the door. This would be a little bit more intense, I guess, if you didn't really know what you were doing. It's still kind of scary because, as you'll see here in a second, we do get a time slowdown to allow us a little bit of time to think, but yeah, see, just the teleporting, holy shit, how scary that would be. But now we're sliding down into this rail yard looking area. Okay, good. I like rail yards. I feel like there was a game a long time ago that had to do with going back and forth in time that was a lot of fun. It was like some kind of a flash game. I may look it up, because surely I'll remember it while I'm editing this part and hearing myself talk. Maybe I'll throw a picture of it in here if I'm able to find it. If not, I apologize for talking about something I can't let you see, but anyway, I guess I'm getting a little bit outside of the game here as we're still being chased. I guess since this is a little bit more of a walk in the park than it was for me last time, I'm a little bit more focused on other stuff. But yeah, we are being hunted, and he is teleporting and stuff. Oh my goodness, he's making a heck of a good time. So we got to come into this room and then flip this switch. Uh-oh. Yeah, that happened the last time I did this too. Even though I was making extremely good time, he was still able to grab me. I guess maybe I'll show that just as a matter of course so that you can see what the deaths look like for one, but for two, to also show that even though I was doing extremely well, like not any hiccups or anything, he could still get your ass. So I guess like this is just me playing just the slightest bit more efficiently, but I almost thought that I had done something like wrong, but hey, here he comes, and he just walks out, and the train that you're on starts to speed away from him, which is, you know, pretty interesting. I had said during the Lost recording that this kind of reminds me as though the X and the Y axes of gravity had been flipped. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. And I thought that that's what it kind of reminded me of. Now, of course, our television remote is broken. I don't know how much good that would have really done us anyway, but we had crashed into the side, and we seem fairly hurt. And there's Six's little scan line body kind of guiding us forward. I just kind of noticed our playable character, just how thin his legs are. Probably in real life just a little bit thicker than toothpicks, which is unnerving. But again, you know, Six keeps leading us ahead. Our character seems to think that we're pretty good buddies, and I guess you would kind of get that implication playing as him too. Now then, we have a big rung of I don't know maybe you would say a big collection of ladder rungs. That's probably the way to say it. I think that's a pretty flower there at the... Nope, that's the reflection of water in the bottom right. That sucks. It would have been nice if they had included a flower, but I suppose as dark as this place is, there's really no room for natural light to get down and feed the vegetation. I guess now that I'm kind of thinking about it, outside of the first game, right outside of the mall, which is where it takes place, there's really no sunlight that you see at all. But that's alright, because I like the rain and stuff. But anyway, now then, we're going to be making a play for heading to the tower. So our little buddy has to stand in a Western Showdown style combat against the I don't think he's called the Shadow Man. He's the Thin Man. Also, there goes our little dapper hat. Shoot. So we're like gaining power, almost like a spirit bomb. It kind of looks like. So where we've been tuning this whole game, we to like go into the TVs. This is the same basic mechanic for as that. Also, I had mentioned this before, but the way that he leans is the direction that you need to point the left stick. So that's kind of cool. Now then, there we go. It gets a little bit more convoluted. I'm not sure if you can die here, maybe. But it is cool, like how both characters in the first game 6 and then Momo in this game have like powers. Oh my goodness. I think we have to do one more time. Or maybe that was the last one. He's not looking too good. He looks like he's fading into nothing. No, I don't think we'll be doing that again. I think he's fading away. Yep. So now then, we should have to tune just one more time, and the reason that we tune is actually kind of cool. Let me figure out which direction we need to be facing here. I guess forward. So we bend this whole city to our will and stuff, and then we can move it so that we kind of like teleport all the way up to the door, kind of similar to what that guy has been doing this whole time, at least as long as he's been following us. So yeah, we've seemed to have some powers like that guy has now, which is cool. And now we head into the broadcast tower that hopefully we can save our little buddy 6 in. Now we're back in this room proper where the Thin Man was before, and where it seems like 6 is now. We can hear music, which I believe is the theme of the first game, for one, and 2 is the same theme that was played in the music box by 6 at the very beginning of this game before we freed them. There's also eyes up above that door to the top, and we have to get our little buddy. There we go. I thought it was to our right. But anyway, we have to continue to follow the music through these doors. It's actually, I'm kind of glad that I'm playing this on the redo. I did these puzzles pretty easily, but Chapter 5 I kind of started dragging my feet in. But anyway, this is where you kind of learn what you have to be doing, which is to go through these doors where you can hear the theme coming through. So for example, it'll send us through this door, and now this time it's to our left, so we actually have to get through this door that we just came in, and we have to do that one more time, it seems. And now then, that's just basically the little gimmick for this area, so we don't have to go through that door. This door, which looks warped in ways I can't even describe, we have to go through. And this door, there we go. So we've got to go up Yeah, we got like 2 or 3 more sets of puzzles to do. This is, you know, it's kind of cool. I didn't really get it the first time that I played it because I don't normally play these kinds of games with the sound on, so I actually struggled a little bit with it whenever I played it for the first time. So we go through this one, and it was so funny. I had to look up like a guide. I'm like, what am I just not getting about this puzzle? And then it was like, you need your sound on, and I was like, well, that'd be it. So not that one. Not that one. So the bottom right one. This should be the last one, I would hope. Yep. So now then we got at least 1, maybe 2 more sets of those kinds of puzzles to do. I'm going to go ahead and bet say this is the last one. So what we need to do here is to go ahead and knock this board down to bridge the gap between these 2 areas, because there's doors on either side, and if we get trapped on the other side, then we have to reset this puzzle entirely on this area. So not that door. It's actually probably going to be across this gap to kind of show you what I'm at. Yeah, so if you had been on that other side, you'd either have to kill yourself or go through one of the dud doors. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So now then, it's this door. Hey. Now, I don't remember if they make us do 1 more set of puzzles for the last door or not, but I'm going to say that that was pretty well the end. This area is kind of aesthetic, and it's kind of cool. I like it. I could live in a place like this. But so now then, we go into this room, and you can see that 6 is chilling there. They look a little different than the last time that we saw them. So we come in, and they... I'm not sure that they recognize us. I'm going to say they ain't even looking at us, if I had to guess. Now, we are looking for something, I think. I forget. I think they just bat us away. Nah, okay. We've got to go get something, actually. I think. No. Or maybe we just hit the Y button. Yeah. So they do kind of recognize us as a buddy. We just keep pressing Y. Yeah, I kind of fucked up the first time that I played this because I'd completely forgotten that that's even what you had to do. But we have to go get this hammer, and then we go over to the music box, and then we... Whoops. Okay, well that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. So we break it, and that's kind of our objective. This little interim here, I think, is meant to signify that you're teleporting, but I'm not really sure. Also, this place is melting. It's madder than hell. It's coming to beat your ass, Steve. I do think it's cool how 6 has been turned into like a horrific amalgamation of, you know, your buddy or whatever. I kind of choked there a little bit, but that's okay. I guess you can now see at least what it looks like to die to it. But yeah, I like the monstrous kind of look that they take on. It's kind of reminds me of the way that the world warps the rest of the people and environment and across the 2 games that we've seen. So now we got to jump up in here. It almost looks like you just barely make it, but so we got to get behind. Yep. Got to get behind this little board thing, and then she's gonna tear this room apart looking for us. Yeah, they're thankfully they think that we've gotten further than we actually have, so they're gonna continue on a little bit without us. Yep. And now we need to go and get that axe off that door ahead. Of course, I failed to mention it, but Chapter 4, the end of it was whenever we had killed that thin man. Chapter 5 starts this area that we're in now. So, anyway, the gimmick for this area is we call them to us, and she'll do like a little mad attack. Now, she's a lot slower in this first area. In the final area, I'm surely going to have to do a lot of cuts because I remember she got difficult. But I do think that this is done in 3s. So we have to travel between like I said, I think this is also maybe meant to signify like a little teleportation type deal, because it only happens whenever we are able to hit that music box. And of course, I really shouldn't have to point it out, but maybe if you weren't paying attention, the music box is the same music box from the first part, where this person 6 was stuck in the trapper's cabin. Okay, I kind of got lost for a minute. Don't worry. That won't happen too much. I got kind of thrown off of what I was supposed to do. So these left and these right doors in the front and back are linked. So for example, if we go through this left side, now we let her go ahead and attack a little bit. Then we do the right side. Then we run up here real quick, and then bait her one more time. And now we should be able to, yep, slap that music box. Maybe, ideally, I'll just die one time in each area, and then I won't have to do too much. As far as having to replay the areas. Again, I'm not really feeling this third area so much, because I had to try it a bunch of times, and I still feel like I didn't really beat it in the intended way. But yeah, the rate at which you have to run left to right becomes more and more as you do these. I believe that this is the last time, thankfully, that we'll have to do it, but hopefully one swing gets us through this door. Yeah, this guy kind of forgets that I'm the muscle, and you don't tussle with the muscles. So we've got a little bit more freedom here. Hold up, I actually already fucked this puzzle up. I'll call him over here. Basically what I want to do is to grab that axe. Hold up. Yikes. Okay. I had already screwed it up. I just needed to get a soft reset in that area anyway. So, yep, he is going left. Now I need to pick this axe up and go through this door. Shit, I didn't think I got it in time. Alright, that's the last death that I'll leave in. Next cut should be successful. So I guess we're going left. Hold up. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay. Now let's get her to come left, maybe? And then maybe just drag the hatchet down. Okay, careful. Run to the right. Ah, I got hung up. Alright, I'll see you guys in the successful cut. Alright, here we go. I got it this time. Oh my goodness. What a blunder. You fool. I almost didn't think that was going to be the successful cut, because I was just throwing some strategies at the wall and seeing what happened. So, but now here we've made it up to the end. That music box is looking not so good, and 6 isn't looking really all that hot either. We're gonna have to scare them back, as much as I hate to, and then break it for their own good. They may not see it that way, but we gotta keep them from being a monster. Now one more swing. There we go. That did it. And now you can see 6 to the right there, and they've gone back to normal, which is kind of interesting. Seems almost as though their evil was tied to that specific thing. Unfortunately, that's not the case for any of the other people that we've seen, I think. The other baddies, which is unfortunate, because they're not evil in the same way, I guess. But whoops, I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, 6 looks nonplussed with what we just did, but I suppose kind of out of the frying pan into the fire. Because this place looks like hell. Oh my goodness, I keep landing on the little gelatinous parts, the eyes and the whoops, the eyes and the flesh walls, which isn't good for me, because it slows you way down. Thankfully, that wall of flesh isn't too bad either. But anyway, this bridge is falling apart, and we've not been making good time. It looks like it's falling. 6 has made it, I guess, on the bright side, and now we're making our play as the bridge falls apart. 6 is waiting for us, and they did reach out and grab us. I'm not sure if they're just not thrilled with us or whatever, but it doesn't look like they're making a lot of effort to pull us up, and in fact they just dropped us. So yeah, there we go. We fall down to our assumed death or doom anyway, and then 6 continues on through this what appears to be an exit, which is kind of unfortunate, as you would assume that we were buddies, but not anymore, I guess. And now we've got a now we're presumably stuck here. I was about to say that black screen was a lot longer than the last time I'd played. You have to accept my apologies. I was a little bit thrown off, as that went on for much longer than it did the first time that I had played. But now we're in a sea of flesh, and it's looking really unnerving, question mark. We're just nothing but, like, could you imagine? I kind of assume this is what hell's like. Also, it kind of reminds me of that area at the end of Berserk, the original run, at least the anime, where they go to that hellacious looking area. And if you're worried about Berserk spoilers, come on, guys, it's almost 30 years old. Get over it. Read it or watch it. But yeah, now we're surrounded by that flesh pit which chased us, and these eyes, which is pretty unnerving. My goodness, and it's like closing in and stuff. But hey, we got a chair here at the end of the world, which I guess is kind of cool. That's really all you can maybe expect. And now we are stuck here in what looks to be the concrete from where we were before, where 6 was anyway, the concrete that hid the flesh walls. And it looks like we're unable to escape, which kind of sucks or whatever. And we don't even have our hat or our bag or anything, unfortunately. It's just us stuck here. And you can see we're getting taller and growing up in here. This would suck, to be trapped in an area like this where you can't starve or dehydrate or otherwise die, but you're just stuck. And we do keep growing up. Oh my goodness, that has to be like 17, 18, 19 years. That'd be wild. Just stuck in this tower with no buddies or anything. And oh my goodness. And now we're like a full-grown adult. This is just wild. I do kind of like the atmosphere for this part. The light that inhibits you from being able to like look at this person's face or anything very clearly. And now we're like a grown man, which is interesting. Kind of sucks that they've been trapped here as long as they have been. And I really like the particle effects around your character as well, to show that this area's not moving all that much. And of course, yeah, there we go. Now I can talk about this. I didn't want to spoil it until now, but yep, you are the Thin Man in some kind of a weird my goodness, I don't even know what you'd call it, like time skip kind of thing. It turns out that that's who you are, or who you were, was the Thin Man, and that's where you got your powers from, was him, and that's who you killed, was him, and that's who you were killed by, was you. It's kind of a weird little mind fuck, but this is like a prequel, but you're also trapped in like a time loop. So just the same way as we started this game, and Little Nightmare sequence where that man was trapped behind this door, and we had started off in this big long hallway here. That's the same way that the game is going to end. As for the game at large, I suppose I could kind of talk about it. Now, the only part that you're missing with having me not collected all of the little figments or the apparitions or whatever is there's another scene where Six looks at a flyer for the mall, which is the setting of the first game, and that's all that there is to this game. Really, I'm glad that this one went, in a way, a lot more smoother than the first game. It sucks that it had crashed the way that it did, but, you know, I guess that's what we get here at the, you know, in the re-record. I had a lot of fun. This time was, almost cut my time in half, and how long it took me from the first time, because now I knew all the puzzles and everything. I hope you guys enjoy this. Surely whenever 3 comes out, I'll be playing it. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope that it's just as good as the first 2 were, and hopefully it continues on the story, because this world is really interesting, and I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play as much as I enjoyed playing it. I had a lot more fun in this one than I did in the first one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Next week is Yu-Gi-Oh! Later, fellas.